you guys, it's me Himaru or Himana. As I'm writing the script for this video, we're in the middle of June and the Artfight 2026 theme was just released a couple days ago. So you know what that means, it's time to start preparing. For those who don't know, this is my second time participating in Artfight, so I may not be as experienced as some other artists, but I do have some tips and tricks that might help if this is your first time participating. I won't be going super in-depth, more so just some simple essentials I think you might want to know before starting. But enough of that, let's get started. While I'm yapping, you'll be seeing the reference sheet process for my OCs. I've been needing to make some in general, and since I didn't have any last year, I wanted to have some this year. I'm including a full body and some expressions on the side, along with their color palette. But anyways, to start off, for those who might not know what Artfight is an annual art gifting event that's held each July where artists post their original characters as well as draw other artists' OCs. When you join, you can decide what team you want to be in. There's usually 2 teams, but this year there's actually 3 teams. Team Comedy, Tragedy, and Mystery. For those who are curious, I'm Team Tragedy. And can we take a second to talk about the trailer? It looks amazing! This was my first time watching the live stream and it was so exciting to see other artists just as hyped to see the reveal as I was. But anyways, the objective is to attack other artists by drawing their OCs. And by doing that, you earn points that help your team. And at the end of the month, the team with the most points wins. You can attack anyone, but keep in mind if you attack someone that's on your team, you won't get as many points as you would have gotten if you attacked someone on the opposite team. But please remember that this is all for fun, so feel free to attack anyone. And for those who might not be familiar with the Artfight terms, let me explain. Attack is basically when you draw any artist's OC. You can do digital art, traditional, animations, 3D models, and even crafts. Friendly fire. You can attack anyone on the same team as you, but like I mentioned, you won't get full points, so keep that in mind. Mass attack is when you attack multiple artists in one artwork. You could even do animatics or animations. I've never done this, but I've seen a couple of artists post their mass attacks on YouTube. Revenge is when someone draws your OC and you have the choice to attack or draw their OC back. Or vice versa. You attack someone and they have the choice to draw your OC back. But please know, if you attack someone hoping they revenge attack, that they are not obligated to. Most will, maybe, I can't say for sure. Based on my experience, most did attack back. Something I realized is if an artist you attack is getting attacked a lot, or if they're a bigger creator overall, there's a low chance they'll revenge attack. But that shouldn't discourage you. If you want to attack, please do, it's all up to you. But if you attack hoping they'll attack back, I wouldn't recommend attacking bigger creators. There's only so many OCs they can attack, so keep that in mind. But like I said, most artists will revenge. There's even some artists who will state that they will revenge everyone who attacks them. So it honestly just depends on the artist. And you have to remember that everyone has things going on outside of Artfight. So they could be busy and just didn't have enough time to attack back. So don't feel bad if you don't get a drawing back. And hey, you might even get attacked a bunch or have personal things going on in your life that makes it hard for you to attack back. So it's just something to consider. So now that you know what Artfight is, we can start talking about your profile. Before I start talking about posting your OCs, I want to talk about your profile description. Most people add a small introduction, say how long they've been participating in Artfight, their interests, or even their OC card. And in order to make it more lively, you can add blinkies, stamps, dividers, and many more things. And if you're curious, there are a couple of websites you can visit to get these. I'll leave the website here on the screen and in the description if you'd like to take a look. And if you're curious about how to add it to your profile, I'll give you a mini tutorial. When you find the favicon you want, you'll want to copy it, go to your profile description, click the plus icon, and then the image, and paste. It's not too hard once you get the hang of it. And if you're having the problem where you can't put your blinkies side by side, you just have to click your image, click the bottom left symbol, and change the settings to inline. I know I was having the hardest time trying to figure this out, so hopefully this helps some of you. And to show an example, this is my description. It's nothing too special, but I can reassure you that you can decorate to your heart's content. There are multiple profiles that are decked out, and they genuinely look so cool. They even added GIFs, color the background, and text. I'm honestly so jealous, but I'm not really good at decorating my profile, so this will have to do for now. And now we can start talking about your OCs. When uploading your characters, it's recommended to have a reference sheet. This honestly makes it easier for others to draw your OC. But if you don't have them or don't have time to make them, that's okay. Last year, I wasn't able to make proper reference sheets, and I still got attacked. So don't feel too pressured to make them one. If you're new to Artfight, I can see why you'd want to add reference sheets. But remember not to get burnt out before the event starts. Also, feel free to add a bit of lore in the character's description. Again, this isn't required, but it is nice to learn others' OC's lore. Personally, when I was looking for characters to attack, I also went ahead and checked to see if they had lore. It's a nice way to find new OCs that interest you, and you might even continue to follow the artist's social media if you want to stay in touch with their OCs. And if you don't have lore or don't feel like adding it, you could also just add the basics like their name, age, pronouns, and some things they like or dislike. This is what I did last year since my OCs didn't have lore yet. You don't have to overcomplicate things either. Also, if you want to post on other platforms that you'll be participating in Artfight, feel free to fill up these cards depending on what team you're on. Here you can add your username, who you attack, if you do friendly fire, revenge, mass attack, and you can even highlight your OCs. This is a nice way for others to find you and your OCs. And like I mentioned, you can even add your card on your Artfight profile. If you'd like to know how, it's simple. You save your card, go to this website, upload your image, copy the link, and follow the same steps I showed earlier. And now that you've finished all these steps, it's time to find characters to attack. You may have already seen some artists you follow upload their Artfight cards. But if you're still looking for more, you can always click recent characters and find some new artists. And to interact with others, feel free to join the Artfight Discord. This is also a good way to find new artists, OCs, and just yap with other fellow artists. If you join the Discord, there are channels in which you can introduce yourself, choose your Artfight role, upload your art, OCs, and it's a nice way for other artists to find your work. If you find some OCs you like, I would recommend bookmarking them so when Artfight officially starts, you'll have some OCs you'll want to draw. Also, when you come across an artist that interests you, you have the option to comment on their profile. You could compliment the artist, their OCs, and this is an easy way to make friends. And while I'm on the topic of commenting, if someone ends up drawing your OC, please remember to comment to show your appreciation. It's always nice to see your artwork appreciated, so saying how much you love it, complimenting their art style, or even leaving a heart. Anything works as long as you're acknowledging their effort. And now we can talk about some general rules. Rule number 1, don't attack before the event starts. I've already seen some artists on TikTok showing how they've already gotten started on some attacks. And this is not okay. This is considered cheating since you have to wait until July 1st when the game officially starts. Rule number 2, when uploading your attack, make sure to be honest when submitting your stats. Here's where you can say if your attack is a sketch, fully rendered, if it has a complicated background, if it's full body, headshot, etc. Depending on what you make will decide how many points you get. For example, if you make a half-body sketch with a plain background, it might not get as many points as a fully rendered headshot with a complex background. Please know that if you lie in order to get more points, that at the end of the event, the moderators will go through every attack to make sure everything's correct. And rule number 3, make sure to read the artist's character's permissions. Some artists may allow you to change their hairstyle, their outfit, do ship art, put them in different AUs, etc. But at the same time, they may also not allow certain things like NSFW, gore, or like I mentioned, their hairstyle and outfit. It just depends on the artist. For example, my OC Danny has vitiligo, so one of the things I wrote down was to not remove it. So just be mindful when drawing a character. Make sure to read their permissions to not upset anyone. And make sure you include permissions to let others know what you allow and don't allow. And lastly, if you want to survive for the whole month, remember to not stress yourself out or you'll get burnt out quickly. I know it can be exciting to draw as many characters as you want, especially if it's your first year. But let me tell you, based on my experience last year, I was so excited, which is a good thing. I was grinding the first couple of weeks drawing as many OCs as I could. But as I was nearing the end of July, I was slowly getting burnt out, which isn't a good feeling. As much as I wanted to continue, I just didn't feel like drawing anymore. So I would recommend taking things slow and knowing your limits. You want to have fun, so don't stress yourself out. Those are all the tips and tricks I have for this video. Like I said earlier, I didn't go super in-depth, but regardless, I hope you guys found this helpful. I am super excited for this year's Artfight, and I'll try to attack as much as I can. I would like to attack more than I did last year, but we'll see what happens. And again, if you're interested in attacking me, I'll leave my Artfight link in the description. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and other than that, until next time.